The author of One Punch Man wanted to create a series with an overly strong character, so he created a series called Mob Psycho, this character resembling Saitama but with hair and psychic abilities that he must keep secret. How strong is Mob? At first glance, he looks like any ordinary kid, plain, unremarkable, and easy to overlook. He's not athletic, has zero game with people, struggles with social situations, and school doesn't come easy either. But don't let the appearance fool you. Beneath that unassuming surface lies one of the most formidable espers in existence. Mob has single-handedly dealt with some of the fiercest spirits and psychics the series has to offer. His psychic energy reserves are through the roof, letting him supercharge abilities that can literally bend reality. Yet despite all this overwhelming power, Mob's just a kind-hearted kid who wants nothing more than to keep his abilities under control. Even though he tries to avoid conflict, Mob's arsenal is ridiculously versatile, and he picks up new powers on the spot. He mastered chlorokinesis mid-battle, controlling and accelerating the growth of plants like it was a second nature. He learned how to project his spirit with just a glance, and that's just scratching the surface. It's almost comical that while opponents pull out every trick in the book, Mob often just sticks to the basics, telekinesis and barriers, and still dominates. Mob's psychic powers can be grouped into 7 key categories. First up, we got telekinesis. Mob isn't just moving pebbles and little things like that. He's levitating entire buildings, reassembling them like puzzles, and manipulating matter at an insane level. He can fly, create nearly indestructible barriers, and boost his physical strength. Then there's astral projection. Mob can send his spirit outside of his body, interact with other spirits, traverse through different planes, and even enter people's minds, though he hasn't fully possessed anyone like Dimple has. His spiritual awareness acts like a built-in radar, picking up psychic energy and locating espers and spirits miles away. It's like he always is ready for danger no matter how far off it is. Psychic energy absorption is where things get wild. Think of energy absorption like the Predapath from Naruto. Remember when he took the equivalent of a spirit bomb head on? He didn't just survive, he devoured the energy. Next, psychic energy transference. Mob can give his powers to others, esper or not. Remember when he powered up Reagan, who doesn't even have psychic powers? Reagan, the king of the Khan, suddenly went toe-to-toe with top-tier espers thanks to Mob. Mob can also recharge others with no energy, no meltdown required. And of course, what's an anime without transformations? Mob's most destructive form stems from trauma. As a kid, he locked away his emotions to keep his powers from running wild, but when his emotional limit breaks, that's when everything he's been holding back bursts out, triggering his 100%, or his question mark forms. The more emotional weight he carries, the faster his explosion meter climbs, and after the blast it resets to 0. 100% state is Mob at his most focused and dangerous, powered up by whatever emotion takes over at that moment. Rage, gratitude, determination, it doesn't matter. Each emotion brings a different flavor of devastation. He's ready to protect, destroy, or even show mercy, whatever his heart pushes him toward. But his question mark state, however, is another beast entirely. This happens when Mob blacks out, either from physical damage or an emotional overload. At that point, he becomes an unstoppable, unconscious force of destruction, driven purely by instinct and raw power. In one instance, Mob fights against another esper for the first time, Kunigawa. In this battle, Mob tries to avoid fighting at all costs, with his percentage going up more and more with each taunt Kunigawa throws at him. In the end, when his emotions were at his peak, Mob blacks out and a demon awakens. Standing before the supposedly strongest esper is a being of pure rage, destroying the entire school, and stripped down and shaved, Mob is the winner. But in that moment, another emotion arises, feeling remorse that he destroyed everything, and one equally as potent as rage, sadness. Mob's emotions run wild once again as he recreates the entire school as tears fall from his eyes. This is pushed even further as espers break into his parents' house. He runs inside, trying to convince himself that everything is okay, until he opens the door. He sees the truth before his eyes.
This is where an emotion arises, but it's different than all the others, pushing past 100% and diving into the unknown. We get a glimpse of Mob's true strength. At the climax of the series, after defeating countless espers, Mob on his way to confess his feelings to his crush gets hit by a car. All of the emotions he's been holding boil to the surface. Mob loses control, sending out teams of the most powerful espers, including criminals, to stop him by any means necessary, but all of them are defeated. In the end, the one who saves him from his path of destruction is the weakest of them all, Reagan, who confesses the truth.
I have no power! No spiritual power! No psychic power! I have no no powers of any kind! And I never did!
In the end, Mob would scale to multi-continental and his speed would scale to massively hypersonic as he is faster and stronger than God Dimple. Strength means nothing unless there are emotions behind it, and this Esper's emotion is strength because out of all the psychics in the entire world, this is the one you would least expect with strength to put gods in a bind. If you think Mob is the strongest, well, you just read my mind.
What's up guys, it's Divine. I'll be taking care of the outro. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and let me know what characters you want to see him scale next. And click the link in the description to join the Discord or support the channel. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.